What's up, Gun Club? Hey, gonna try this out. Having a YouTube channel where we'll take a video, talk about shit, and then put it into the channel, and then we can roll it back, whatever you want to do. Put it on YouTube, or yeah, put it on YouTube. Put it on Facebook. But anyway, a few items to talk about. The group now has been running for a couple of years. I'll have to get an exact time, but it has been going for a while now. We've got like 150 members to the group. Obviously, there's people that are affiliated but don't talk. Some people, like myself, I can't shut up. So I do like the activity of the group. Everybody that does stay involved, it's awesome. And of course, I know people have met other people to go shooting with and talk about stuff and really kind of expand their network on shooting and guns in general. Hey, one of the things I think we don't talk about enough is the security of our gun collections and the overall discussion of guns. Obviously we're having a discussion now. We're in a social media group. All those things are fine, but talking about where you keep your stuff, sometimes is specific as to where you're going shooting. Everybody knows in the group where Badlands is. Probably other people do, and they don't understand what we're saying when we say Badlands. So I guess that's good. If you keep your stuff at a residence, don't keep it out in the open. Lock that shit up, and if you need a primary for home defense, then you've got it, and you guys know how to do that, I'm sure. Some of you may not, and basically what I'm saying is, don't leave it all out in the open. It's not worth it. Out in Oakfield, people have been getting their houses broken into, and God forbid they meet Lowell out there. That'll be fun. I'm sure we'll have to make an emergency Badlands trip to put somebody in the ground. I didn't say that, by the way. Anyway, talking about your weapons cache. I mean, everybody's got different stuff. You've got a menu of weapons between all the members, and that's good. The specifics of them, for certain reasons, you don't want to necessarily talk about everything on the weapon, and just be conscious that a lot of you are in New York, and that some of the things in New York don't allow you to do that. And basically, the most important thing is trust but verify. I mean, if you're going to go shoot with folks, if you're going to have them at your place, you're going to show them the collections, then you're going to want to make sure that you can trust these folks. And if you can't, then keep them away from your guns. Keep them as far away from your guns. And if they show interest and people start acting squirrely, then there are some squirrels out there, and people do crazy things when they don't have money and don't think they wouldn't try to rip you off. And if it happens to somebody in Gun Club, you just bring it to the table. Training. I mean, 1022, a master trainer in Oxford, I'm sure, is going to be the person that can train anybody. So if you have a wife, girlfriend, little sister, little brother, even somebody older than you that just wants to get into guns, a friend, the 1022 is a great weapon. It's easy to shoot. There's no kick to it. You can go over the basics of shooting and take things to the next level as you get up there. If you're looking for a good pistol, there's a Browning pistol. I think Nate Oakshire also has one of those. And then what I'm looking for my wife Angela is the 22 Mosquito made by Sig Sauer. Good to learn the basics. It's they got the weight of a normal pistol, but it's obviously not going to punch a hole like a 45. And then obviously a 12 gauge is another one. It's just necessary. You have to know how to shoot a 12 gauge. They can kick, but you got to learn. For the locations, I mean, we've got a few places now that we can go to, and we've been in this situation before. We've been out to Badlands, and availability is not there. There's some places down to the south, there's some places out to the east, and always, you know, trying to find better places up in New York. As far as Virginia, it's no secret. We go to NRA Range, which is the basement of the NRA headquarters. It's like going to Mecca and then going on the Hajj while you're inside. So actually, I think we called it the Hajj was SHOT Show out in Vegas. Fred Lee can verify that. I think we had that discussion, which I'm not allowed to go to, or maybe I will be able to. Anyway, looking for some targets to put up out at the range. I was talking to Oakshire about building some steel targets, something we can do cable drawn, so we can reset the targets, put them back up, and you know, we can, you know, cable drawn or rope drawn, it doesn't matter. I mean, we can reset them, and if we have to get 100 yards of rope, put them out 100 yards, it'd be pretty cool. And you know, since it's the first one, you know, just some knowledge coming from me. Maybe I'm not one to give knowledge, but I will give you this, and if it ends up being consistent, then you can consider me a fucking wizard. Don't buy every shitty gun under $200 that you get offered to or you happen to see. You know, a $200 gun is a $200 gun. It's like buying a, you know, if you're going to put something that close to your face and there's going to be an explosion, you better be damn sure you know that it's going to, the only explosion is going to come out of the end of the barrel and not through the chamber and in your face. So I'll leave you with this: a $200 gun, unless it's a brand new Ruger 10/22, it's probably going to fail at some point. It's just the components, the price, perhaps the design, quality control are going to limit it, and it will fail. And you don't want it to fail when you're going to need it. So, you know, it makes a shitty club and an expensive club. So if you want a club, just, you know, we can start another club and call it like a gun club, and then we can have club. Go figure, you know.